Where does the Ombudsman fit into all of this?
Yes, the term ombudsman is interesting. It originally comes from the Swedish word ombud, meaning a representative, and goes back to Sweden, logically, back to the 18th century, 1773, when the Swedish king appointed an officer to investigate complaints against other officials and to check whether their actions were in accordance with the law. But today, typically, you'll find ombudsmen in government settings, but also in many private industry-based settings. You'll find ombudsmen, for example, in the telecommunications sector, in the banking sector, and insurance sectors, and in the energy industries increasingly. And they have ombudsman officers have access to a range of ADR options. That's often why they fit into the MDR, under the MDR umbrella. And they can access a range of different process options to assist in resolving disputes or complaints. So, for example, they can access different ADR processes such as mediation and conciliation. They can actually take an investigative role themselves and investigate the matter, for example, a consumer complaint. They can also provide opinions, or they can find people or other experts to offer opinions to see whether they agree, for example, of the decision of a bank to cancel someone's credit card, for example. And they can also make recommendations in the same way as a neutral evaluator might do to resolve the dispute, right, between the parties. And typically you'll find, ombudsman schemes operating where you have, a power disparity, a big organization, for example, telecommunications company or a bank, and a consumer, right? And that's why the ombudsman has a lot of power and a lot of different options at its disposal.